Discovering possibilities and potential with passion every day. This is a TPPN production. Welcome to the iPad Possibilities Podcast, episode number 58. Weekly Thought, Bills for iPad, and Hulu Plus, Part 2. So welcome to another episode of the iPad Possibilities Podcast. You're joining me now for episode number 58. This is the Friday-Saturday episode for this week, and that's another weekly thought episode. But before we get to all of those thoughts of this week, I'd like to update everybody on tppn.tv. Well, this week was the first week of kind of the full run of episodes, and it's not even the full run yet. Next week, some more stuff will be started. But every week now, I've got around 9 or 10 different shows that are going to be available there. They're slowly making their way to iTunes, but if you go to tppn.tv, you'll find out all the different shows. Many are technology related, many are not. But if you like the format of the iPad Possibilities Podcast, I'm sure you will love some of the shows we're doing. One I just got started this week was, it's called the Real Time Possibilities Podcast. And that one is, one of my favorite shows I just started doing. It's basically what I do. I take a Twitter search, I do that throughout the day, and then search term possibilities. And I do a show every day, Monday through Friday, and I might do it Saturday, on possibilities. So every morning when you wake up, you'll have a fresh episode that it hopes to inspire you. It helps to motivate you to get out of bed, to make this day a great day, to make this day an awesome day, that you're able to be productive, you're able to move forward this day. And it's a great podcast because it's real time. It's what people are talking about. It's the quotes that are happening every day around us. So it's called Real Time Possibilities Podcast. You can find it at tppn.tv, and it's a cool show, I think, and I hope to do it for a good amount of time here. It's a daily podcast right now, so check out that show and all the other shows at tppn.tv. And with that said, let's get on to kind of the weekly thoughts for today. So the first thought of the day is an app that I've been playing around with and using. It's called Bills for iPad. It's $1 in the App Store right now. It's on sale, so I think that might expire soon. But FYI, I did actually pay for this app. I paid the buck to buy it. And here's just a little bit of an overview for you. The app is basically designed to show all of your bills that you have for that month or whatever month you're looking at, and the app basically creates a great way to eyeball, when am I going to have some bills come up? I don't want to be surprised that I have a bill this day that I was unaware of. So every day you're able to just glance down at your bills for iPad and see, hey, I've got a bill for Lipson on Friday, July 2nd, or I'm able to see that, hey, my Hulu Plus subscription is due on July 30th. So that is a very cool thing that you're able to just glance, hey, I've got a bill this day. I've got something I need to pay this day, so I don't want to be caught off guard. And that's really the genius of this app. I want that kind of separate from my main calendar. I want an app that I can just glance with, very easily see, hey, this is what's due this day. I'm able to look in detail as far as what's due, what account it's coming from, and that's kind of the overview of it. Right now it's only $1, and that will increase, I believe, in time. It's a sale, and it's amazing the kind of the functionality of this app. People may say, why don't I just use my regular calendar for this? Your regular calendar, I don't believe, is as good of a tool for this because I guess it's not as aware of this kind of process of this app is designed solely for a calendar for your bills. It circles the dates that you have stuff you need to pay. It maps out so you can have stuff that you plan to pay, stuff that's automatically paid, or stuff that you have to send in. So, and you're able to, divide it out between the different accounts you have, and it's all designed to work exactly with that. You're able to export from this if you want to one day leave this app for another app, and you're able to lock this app up through a pin code, so you're able to do that, and you're also able to just see what's going to happen next year. You're not caught off guard by some of the yearly bills, such as Evernote. I had $45 come out of Evernote June 27th. I forgot. I knew it was coming up. I wasn't sure which date. So you're able to add that in. And donations on a monthly basis, you're able to add those in so you're not caught off guard by your different bills. It's a great app that I think everyone should just have on their iPad to monitor, hey, when are my bills coming out, so I know I'm not going to be caught off guard this month. And that's why this app is special. That's why I spent $1 on this app, and that's why I spent a good amount of this episode on bills for iPad. I think it's a great app that it helps people stay on track with their bills, make sure they're not caught off guard and just on track of everything. So that's bills for iPad. I'm loving this app. I bought it a couple days ago, and I've entered all of my different bills in, and it keeps me on track. It also helps me plan out when do I want to start up another monthly payment, because I can just quickly glance. I've got a payment this week, but not the next week, so maybe I might wait till the next week to start up another monthly payment. So that's a great little app. So only $1 right now. I'd grab it. So with that said, let's move on to Hulu Plus Part 2. So Hulu Plus, I spent the last episode discussing Hulu Plus in its full and everything like that, and I told you guys that I had requested an invite to Hulu Plus. I requested, hey, I run this podcast. I'd love to get a kind of a sneak peek, be one of the first to access Hulu Plus and kind of review it and share what it's all about. So amazingly enough, the next day, yesterday, June 30th, I got the invite to Hulu Plus. I was invited to sign up for Hulu Plus for $10 a month. I am now a Hulu Plus member, and it's phenomenal. I have to say, the one thing that's been really catching me off guard was the video quality, right? With Netflix, sometimes the video quality isn't HD, it isn't perfect, but with Hulu Plus, all the content I've watched has been 720p as advertised. It's been beautiful video. It has been absolutely beautiful. And that is what's catching me off guard. It's just so amazing to watch. It's, people pay for HD TV now, a premium cost above the cost of regular cable or whatever. And Hulu Plus for $10 a month, you get HD TV on your iPad or on your PlayStation 3 or whatever device. I hope they have a Roku version of this app coming out, but the amazing thing is it's $10 a month, and people don't realize the HD part of it. It is HD. It is beautiful video that it works on all of your devices, so it's TV wherever you go. It's TV in your living room. Now, the one thing I really hope they add is video output from the iPad, and so that would enable, like the Netflix app, hook it up to your TV and you've got your video playing there. I hope they add that. That's one big thing that I think is missing from their app now. But with that said, the app itself is designed much better than the Netflix app. They took the time, created a good interface, not just a website. They created a good interface to access your content, and there's a lot of content in here, a lot of shows, and I'm catching up on some of the shows I missed the ends of, and it's great to catch up on these shows. It's great to see all of this content in here, and I'm sure I will be spending a good deal amount of time in this Hulu app watching some TV shows and then still using Netflix to watch some movies, because right now one of the complaints I have is I understand Hulu is designed for TV, but I hope they have some more movies in here in the future. They've got Mac Heads and some other documentaries, but right now the movie selection is not the best. So, and another thing about Hulu, I've been using it, and one thing I have to say, it's really high quality video. But the surprising thing about that is loading times, right? Netflix can take a good amount of time to load the videos, as can Air Video. But with Hulu Plus, the loading times are really quick, really instant. It's within seconds. I'm loading this HD video on my iPad with Hulu Plus. That is a cool thing. That the load time of this video is just so fast. It makes it just whenever you need the video, it's there. And I'm not doing this on, a big Wi-Fi network. It's 3G. It loads up fast. It's speedy. It's wonderful. And I have to say, Hulu Plus is really going to be one of the next big things as far as, people being able to get rid of their TV. I'm just out of college. I will never in my entire life, be paying for cable anymore, be paying for satellite, be paying for that, digital cable. I will never be a subscriber to any of those services. I mean, as far as I can tell, that may change. I don't want to lie to you guys, but I have never in my past paid for it. And with Hulu Plus, I think this is enough for me. This is enough content through Netflix and Hulu Plus to have what I need for TV and movies. This is all the entertainment I need as far as video content. I'll subscribe to podcasts and things like that for all my audio content, and I'll buy music and all that kind of stuff, but I think Hulu nailed it. I think one thing that they need to add still is some way to do live video. So for sporting events and things like that, and newscasts from local stations, I think that would be a very cool thing to integrate into Hulu Plus. But as it is right now, it's really fantastic. I know people complain about the ads in there, and I already talked about that, as it's not very intrusive. It's just every now and then, and it's really not that bad. Get over it. We've been paying for hundreds of dollars worth of cable or digital TV that ads are just littered through there that really, really make the watching experience terrible unless you have a TiVo. But it's just a couple of seconds every 20 minutes. It's not that bad. So that's Hulu Plus, and I'm in love with this service. And I'd say go to Hulu Plus and request an invite and try to get in. It's great. I know it's kind of hard to get in right now, but hopefully in the next few weeks, months or whatever, more and more people will be able to get into Hulu Plus, because I really do love it. If you have other thoughts regarding this, please send them my way. So if you do have other thoughts, please send them my way. If you're not a big fan of Hulu Plus, what is it about it that you don't like? Is it that you have to pay to get Hulu on your iPad when you do it on your computer? Is that bothering you? I think it's fine for them to be doing that. It's their decision. It's their business. And I think $10 a month it's nothing if you can look at what you're getting out of it. And so just send me your feedback. Do you disagree with me on this? Have you been trying out Bills for iPad? So send your feedback to me at iPadPossibilities@gmail.com and 209-542-iPad. You can call in and leave your voice message. What do you think? What's your opinion on all of this? I'd love to play back your voice comments on the air and, respond to that. And I'll also respond to email personally and read some of them back if it's appropriate. So send your feedback. And with that said, let's get on to how you can support this podcast. So to support this podcast, you can go to tppn.tv. That's tppn.tv. And there, just click on the membership tab if you want to become a member to the whole network. For $3.50 a month, you can become a member of tppn.tv. And what that says is, I love this free content that you're putting out every week. I want to see more of it. I want to see more shows, more episodes. I want you, Tim, to become a full-time podcaster. I don't want you to have to spend your time trying to pursue a job when you can be doing this all day. So that's what you say to me when you become a premium member. You also get extra episodes, extra content, and you get ad-free versions of this podcast and all those great things. And if you want to just become a premium member to an individual show, such as the iPad show, the iPad Possibilities podcast, you can go to the iPad Premium page and sign up there for just $2 a month. And that's another great way to support this show. Now, you can also support the show through the App Store. We do have an iPad Possibilities podcast app for $2.99, and that's another great way to support this podcast. You get the shows early instead of Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. You get the shows Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So that's another great way to support this podcast. And with that said, you can also go into iTunes, leave a review, and that's another great way and to support the show. So thanks once again for your support and your time in listening to this. Time is valuable, so thank you once again for that. With that said, you have been listening to the iPad Postleys podcast on tppn.tv, and we will speak again on Sunday night for the live show. So if you go to tppn.tv, go to the iPad live show, you'll be able to catch the live show every Sunday night at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until then, this is Tim Chatton of the Possibilities Production Network.